So what so what we don't sleep. We're just having fun. And we don't care who see. Okay, let me see. All right, there we go. All right, let's see if we can get anybody in here. See if we can get anybody in here. Play some music in the meantime. Nope, not that one, bruh. Let me know when somebody in here.
This is where we come from, yeah, we did it. City on my back, I'm committed. This is where we come from, yeah, we made it. Now
What up, bro? What's up, bro? What's good with you? What time you going live? You about to go live right now? Hey, man, look, I'm glad you in here, bro. Because I've been looking at your channel, man. And it looks like you're doing everything right, to be honest with you, bro. As far as the videos, the only thing that I would do is I would take clip out of the title. Don't put video clip in the title. Bryson, what up? In about 40 minutes, okay, during a catering order. Okay, put this back on repeat, bro, when you done. But take live clip out of take them out of there. And also, if you're not making thumbnails for them, make thumbnails for them. But other than that, man, you're doing everything right. I will give a few minutes, man, for people to come in here. This was impromptu. I wasn't going to go live, man, but I've been meaning to go live more consistently, like one day of the week. But I guess I'll give you guys a channel update, what I'm doing from my other channel. Giving y'all a little flavor right now. All right, so I'll show you. Let me show you both. Switch accounts. I had somebody attempt to get in my accounts yesterday, though. It was crazy. That's another thing y'all got to be familiar with, man. Y'all got to be familiar with people trying to break into accounts, man. If whatever you do, do not share your YouTube email address with anyone. Not with a single soul. Somebody you could trust, but that would be it. All right. Let me go back to this, see how many people we got in here. Maybe we'll go live. Sunday's not a good day, man. When the NFL season come back, I'm not going to be able to go live on Sundays. I'm going to have to go live a different day. It's my cut. All right, what up? All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Syndicate Video Media, formerly known as DoorDash Dad. You know how it is. Haven't gone live in a little bit, but we're going to try and make it a weekly thing. Probably won't be on Sundays because when the NFL season comes back, that's going to be all Lions. I'm going to be a season ticket holder, hopefully. Maybe not this year, but in the next coming years. I got on the list when there was about 20,000 people or so. Might not make it this year, but hopefully, hopefully in the next few years I'll make it and get the call. So, but my Sundays are dedicated to football during basically all day. Whether I go to the games, I'm doing live streams, stuff like that. So probably Sunday won't be a good day, but during the off season, we could do it. PJ, what's up, man? Says, I started putting live clip in the title because I didn't want to mislead people like it was an edited video. Okay. All right. So all you got to do is, so I do that on a lot of my channels. I do it on my, let me show you. All right. I am going to, let me pull this up. So it's not that you're misleading because the people will know that you're live, that it's not a live stream. For everybody that's going to watch this in playback, let me show you what PJ said as to what we're talking about here. I am going to, you know what? Let me go to my own channel. I'll go to my own channel and I'll show you from there. Go here. Let's pull this out. Make sure that's muted. It is. My most recent video is here. And then we'll go. You guys got any YouTube questions, anything about creating content, about starting a YouTube channel, let me know. If you watch this on playback, let me know what day will work for you. Sundays are really good right now with no football. All right, so here is a comment from PJ from yesterday. I told him I would make a video about it. He says, hopefully you don't mind, bro. Says, I do 100% DoorDash content, but in my YouTube studio, it says I don't have an audience. 2, I saw your live stream saying, I saw you saying live streaming killed one of your channels. Do you have a strategy for successfully using live streaming and clipping live streams for individuals' videos? Well, all right, so what I've been using is successful, and it's also, I've seen it work for other people. And what that is if you're going to have a live stream, okay, now that you're streaming, you have to stream with what I like to call segments in mind. So as you're streaming, it seems like you just kind of free flow. You know, it's about your day. But if you run into something, like let's say you have a crazy customer, or you have a situation where somebody confronts you, or a long wait time at the restaurant, you could make that thing into a segment, that particular thing, right? So if I do a live stream, and I'll show you what I do. Let me cut back to me real quick. I'll show you what I do on one of my other channels here. Let's go to Syndicate Sports Detroit. And this is the perfect situation. Oh, yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. Now, you know, to be cool is if Syndicate Video Media, if it pops up here. So I own both these channels. Both of these are mine. So if we click here, we go to one of my channels. This is my channel as well. So you can see that what I do is I go live 3 days a week. I haven't been live, man, in about 3 weeks. No football. There's been a lot of stuff. I haven't been feeling well. I got this guy here. His name is Nick. He's also a member of a channel partner, and he makes videos and goes live. So what happens here is, hold on, my son is texting me. Okay. You want to stay another day or what? All right, sorry about that, guys. Live streaming, baby. All right, so what I do, PJ, and anybody else that watches, if you want to not kind of sabotage your channel, you want to create, okay. You want to create diverse content. It meaning if you go live, then you're going to have a live audience, people that only care about your lives, right? If you go live and make videos, you're going to have both. YouTube actually gives you a graph if you have a big enough audience of what your viewers like to watch. So what I do is I go live 3 times a week. Out of those live streams, I get video segments, and they're done on purpose. So I have a segment about, and then what I do is I turn those video segments into videos. So you can see here, all of these segments, these videos were segmented from my live stream. And I go into that with the thinking that the live streaming serves 2 purposes. 1, for interaction in real time, and 2, for segments. So basically, I have a software that allows me to record and stream at the same time. I then take all of this was part of a segment. See what I did? So now what I would do, PJ, is I would, as I'm dashing live, have a thought of some segments in mind. So as you're going about your day, you don't have to like pre-plan anything, but take note of something random that happens that you could turn into a segment. But I think what's happening in the cases with most people is it's very hard to have both audiences at equal amounts. And that's how I was able to ruin my other channel. Speaking of other channel, let me show you and if you guys, as we get bigger and we do this more, if you guys got any questions or anything like that about anything YouTube related, let me know. So this is the channel that I told you that I'm trying to save. I'm actually extremely proud of this video. Deebo Samuel got traded yesterday. In case you guys are not familiar with the NFL or you don't watch football, Deebo Samuel was he was a San Francisco 49ers wide receiver. He got traded yesterday. It broke on a Saturday, which was March 1st. And I made a video. I decided to make a video. I didn't really want to make a video. It's Saturday. I didn't plan to make content, but I made content, man. And it's a 1 out of 10. That's not bad. That's not bad at all for this channel. That's not bad at all. 418 views. Impression rate, highest it's been in a long time. View duration is still pretty low because I the typical, as you can see, is between 3 minutes and 8 seconds and 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm actually going to make a video after I get off this live stream about Myles Garrett. All right, just let me know when you're ready. Texting my son now. He's at his mom's house. Got to go pick him up. So basically, the purpose of this live is I want to do more of this. Let me cut here real quick because I want to check something out. Okay. All right. So we got 3 people in the building. Appreciate y'all. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, Derek, you got 887 subscribers. Where's everybody at? Nobody cares that I go live because I don't have a live streaming presence. And that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you want to know your audience and what they like. All right. So matter of fact, speaking of audience, let's find out. So this is this channel here. Do I have an audience yet? Because it appears I really don't. Still don't really have an audience. Just like I did yesterday, highest returning viewer views is Dante London stuff. But here's down here, formats your viewers watch on YouTube. And they would tell you, everybody watches shorts, everybody watches videos, everybody watches lives. All right, so I am trying to resurrect a channel, and I made a video about this the other day. And like I said, this is pretty good. Pretty good, man. If we go down to, let me show you something that I didn't show you guys in the other video that I made. I'm going to go to analytics. And so, PJ, it's only misleading if you're misleading, right? So that would be called clickbait, stuff like that. It doesn't matter that because YouTube will tell your audience that it was streamed or that it was a video. It'll say streamed 2 hours ago. If it doesn't say that, then that's your audience responsibility to know that. They know the difference. Plus, it would go on a video and not a live stream. You have a tab, right? If you go back to if you go here to your tab video, the video clip that you upload will be under here, right? If your live streams are under here, under your live tab, when you upload it as a video, thumbnail it, title it, tag it, put a description in there, and it'll be under a different tab. So it's not even misleading. All right. So don't worry about that. Which one was it? Well, let me make sure it's the right channel. Okay, where was I at? What was I talking about? My other video? Shoot. Oh, let me see. I've been running lives to get my watch hours up, 50 more to go. Okay. All right. So gig. Here's something that I want you to realize, and everybody that watches this back. That's great, and keep up the good work. But you want to get paid, right? You want to get paid. So I'm assuming you have 3,000 hours. You need the 4. Is that right? You want to get paid. So even if you get monetized, and you got to, and don't get me wrong, it's a great feeling. Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to discourage you. But when you get monetized, you want to be able to get paid, right? And the only way you really going to get paid is if people watch your content. So it's great to make, let me show you what I mean. How much you think? So I made this video yesterday this is the video that I made from the video that I made yesterday. As you can see, I was flatlining here. I made yesterday $1.10 off of 400 views. Now, don't get me wrong. That's better than nothing. So I'm not complaining about that. But getting monetized is just one part of it. And I know this is a journey. But getting monetized is one thing. I also cancel memberships on this channel. But you want to be able to get views. Views is how you really get paid. So while you're building the channel, it would be great to try to build an audience, because your audience is what's going to get you eventually monetized. And your audience they might play a smaller role than you think in getting you monetized, because anybody can watch your content and help with the watch hours. But in trying to get, and I wish somebody told me this, and PJ, this is how I ruined the channel. I'm going to show you. Let's go to, because I don't think I have anything. This channel has not really done anything, so I wouldn't be spoiling anything. And if I do, it's not on purpose. All right, so I kind of ruined this channel in a way by doing what you're doing, because what you're doing, although you're trying to get, and this is where a lot of people go wrong, videos are the way to go. If you are going to live stream, you should just live stream. Like, if that's what you really want to do. If you want the best of both worlds, you got to have, I would say, I would do this. For every live stream you do, depending on the length of it, I would make a couple videos from that. A couple videos. So I try to pull 3 segments from my live streams because I need that content to feed my channel for the next day. So what I do is I go live on Mondays on Syndicate Sports Detroit. I drop 1 video, depending on how many segments I have. I drop 1 video later that day. Let's say I go live at 1 in the afternoon. By 5 o'clock, I drop a segment that was recorded from that live stream. The next day, I don't go live, but Nick does. So Nick will go live. Then I'll drop 2 segments that were recorded from my live stream after his live stream ends. He goes live. He gets segments from that. He drops them. Then I'm back live Wednesday. Then rinse, repeat Monday through Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'm off. So how I went wrong, bro, is I'm going to show you. Back in 2019, all I did was go live. Live. And it was watch parties and all that other stuff. And I wind up destroying the channel. But when you reach the 4,000, bro, you want to make bread, right? You want to be successful. And YouTube can help promote you because now you're making them money, but it might not be what you think. So I had a decent video. That video, let's go to content. Let's see what it made me. Breaking news. Let's go to analytics. And made me 95 cents. What is the RPM? 68% for recommendations. That's pretty good. 48% viewed. That's pretty good. This is another thing too. And this is why I'm here, right? This is great. I clicked on this yesterday. This is fantastic. Y'all need to become very familiar with your analytics. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are making content that is horrible for this platform, all right? This right here is pretty good. This is pretty good. What you want to do, all right, you want to have as many people watching in the first 30 seconds as you can. If you are making videos and you don't go live, and the only reason I'm kind of just spitting off the dome because, we only got a couple people in here, and I know you're driving and y'all got other stuff to do. I'm not mad at you. But the more interaction we get, I'm going to show you one of the most important graphics of your channel, of each and every video, is this right here. After your title, after your thumbnail. It's thumbnail, title. Don't make them clickbaity, but you can bake the click. That's okay, but you got to deliver. It's only clickbait if you don't deliver on the title or the thumbnail. All right, that's what makes it clickbait. Right down here, this is the most important metric on your channel. And you can dissect every video, because I bet you didn't know this, did you? You didn't know this. How many people we got in here? Let me pull up the stream. If anybody watches this back on playback, I want you to tell me if you knew this or not. And this is what people just run it off at the mouth, man. They're not providing any insight at all to any of their content. They're just spewing out nonsense. All right, so we have however many people, 4 or 5 people, 3, 4. This right here is the most important metric. 74% of viewers are still watching around the 30-minute mark, which is above typical. That's typical for my channel. That is fantastic. Now, there's a drop-off. The longer I go, there's a drop-off. And I've got this particular video, I had 23 people watch to the end. 4-minute, 40-second video. The total retention is 48%. I need to get that up. But what you want is the first, look at this. In 5 seconds, I lost 10% of my audience. Now, if you're going live I want you to go look at your last live stream and look and see how this graph goes. One of the reasons lives can hurt your channel as well is because when people click on it, first of all, you have the average duration. If it's super low, YouTube is not going to push that live stream out after it's done. So if it's like Kai Cenat, something like that, where there's certain things that you can do to improve. So what this tells me is I'm pretty good at keeping people's attention. But here's a great part. Watch this. Y'all ready for this? YouTube will tell you exactly when people leave. They will, watch this. I'm going to hit play and watch what happens. All right, well, looks like we got some breaking news, man, coming out of the NFL. The 49ers nightmare, Deebo Samuel, is finally over. Looks like that he had... All right, so we're 10 seconds in. This is when I've lost already 90... I've lost 10% of my audience by the time this happens. See, those people yapping at the mouth, they're not going to show you this stuff because they don't know. But maybe they'll learn something. I lost 10%. So could I make some changes in there? I could, but I'm satisfied with that. This is what I do. News, rumors, analysis about the Detroit Lions and the NFL. Now, this is about the NFL. Watch this. We're going to hit play. Has been traded to the Washington Commanders. This is coming from Jordan Schultz's Twitter account. Says that breaking news, the 49ers are trading wide receiver Deebo Samuel to the Commanders. Multiple sources tell NFL on Fox. And then he updated that it is a 5th round pick that the Commanders are trading Deebo Samuel for. All right, so now we're 30 seconds in. So we stopped it at 10 seconds. Now we're stopping it at 30. This is where 74%. Now you are going to lose, even Mr. Beast lose retention. But you have to know your audience. I know that my audience on these channels are my age. Did you know that too? That you can find out who your target audience is? Let's see what mine is. I might not have enough info. Let's see what it is. You can go to dashboard. You go to analytics. That is on the left-hand side. You're going to click on audience. All right. So let me show you how to get there because y'all don't know this stuff. From your creator studio, you're going to go from your dashboard. Don't you love this? Fireworks are fantastic. Okay, so gig. All right, what's your age, bro? What's your age? Analytics. You're going to go to audience. You're going to scroll down. It's going to give you how many people had a bear rung, all that stuff. Right here, non-subscribe. Not subscribed, 65%. Subscribe, 34%. That's pretty darn good. You know why? Because I'm making content. I'm doing stuff that people care about my channel as opposed to the live streams that they didn't. All right? I'm going to show you what it was in 2023 when I was still live streaming. So 100% male. I don't know if I buy that, but that's the last 28 days. Look at this. I don't know if I buy this either. But this all could be based off the audience. So I'm 45 years old. So I skew younger than I am. PJ says, yeah, my audience is mostly around my age or a couple of years older. So PJ, you skew older, which means you got some maturity about you, right? I guess I got a little hip hop swag, whatever the kids call it nowadays. Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now, right? So all of this is important. All of this is important. Now, let me show you how long we've been on. We've been on 4. Doesn't tell me, but we started about a half hour. We'll wrap it up very soon. Let me show you what it was like, what my subscriber, non-subscriber was in 2024. Because I was still, yeesh, holy, wow, that is tough. Okay, I'll do 2020. Let me do 2022. I'm sorry, y'all. We're going to do January 1st, 2022. 22 to December 31st, 22. I'm going to hit apply because I was still live streaming at the time. Excuse me. This is a little bit better. All right, see this? So I was live streaming. I had people watching. 74% was not subscribed. Hey, how you doing? How are you? I think, how you say that, Richelle? How are you doing? I know this is impromptu. I'm probably going to go live once a week. It probably won't be on Sundays because when the NFL comes back, my Sundays are all wrapped up. So I don't want to have to change the dates. We could do it like a random day. You know, I'll put out a poll, let you guys vote on it. So trying to give out some quality information to people. And you, listen, you're the one that told me you wanted to start a YouTube channel, right? That you're thinking about it. I will help you, okay? You can email me at DoorDashDad@yahoo.com. If you want to start a YouTube channel, I will help you. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to do a video about what you need to do to get started. Not you in particular, but a person, all right? You can Google, you can just look on YouTube how to get started, and you can find a video better than the one I'm going to make. But I saw your comment yesterday, and I was like, you need to start a channel. You need to start it. If you really want to start a channel, you can start a channel, all right? I will help you. So you can see the difference. Now, PJ, check this out, man. I know you're driving right now. Look at this. Look at what my audience was back in 2023 of literally all ages. And at this point, I was skewing younger. You're the reason I started my channel while you was DoorDash Dad, old DoorDash Dad. Oh, man. Okay, cool. I got that on one try. Fantastic. Well, you know what, man? Bro, inspiration. Now, PJ, I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. If you have any other passion, we'll wrap the live stream up, but we'll make this a weekly thing. If you have any other passion, man, and you have the time and you have the will and the determination, you could do anything. You could really do anything you wanted to, bro. I remember watching one of your live streams, and I know you know Chicago, so I would assume you're a Bears fan. And I was saying to myself, it'd be great if he had time to talk Bears because we need a Bears creator. I need a Bears creator for the syndicate. But there's so many. One thing I don't want people to do is get in over their head because I'm almost there. I'm actually thinking about starting a vlog channel, right? But I don't want to live my entire life on YouTube. But at the same time, I know how to pivot when necessary, how to branch out. And there was a time that I only had one channel, and it was this one. DoorDash Dad was actually my second channel, created in 2020, early 2020. It popped off. I created it literally as the pandemic was hitting. It popped off at the end of that year. I went from not monetized. I don't know if you guys remember, but this is how I know a little something about a little bit of viral trends. So I didn't go viral, but a person went viral back in 2020. Her name was B Hunt. She was doing DoorDash at the time, and she went viral. This is when confronting customers was not the norm. So if somebody didn't tip, or in her case, she lied, her customer lied and said she didn't get the order. She did. B Hunt confronted her. It didn't end well for B Hunt. She wound up getting deactivated from DoorDash. But I'll never forget, I had been making videos about DoorDash for months. I had like 500 or 600 subscribers. All of a sudden, my videos just catapult into the stratosphere. And it was because, I guess, of the connection between my content, B Hunt, and DoorDash. It blew up. My channel went from not enough watch time, not enough subscribers. It went from that to monetized, and I got paid $2,000 my first month monetized on DoorDash Dad. $2,000. And I didn't even get monetized at the beginning of the month. It was like 10 days into the month, 2 weeks into the month. And I got $2,000 by the end of the month. So, see, that's what I'm saying. B Hunt is how you found me, right? So I know a little bit about something, how you go viral. I know a little bit about what it does to you. But one thing about my content is it stayed the same. And then other creators started coming up. They started talking different from how I was talking. People got tired of how I was, and my time passed, which is fine. I was cool with that. But you have to know how to do things. What's up, Liz Vlogs? What's going on? Happy Sunday. So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you for everybody that came in. If you just now getting here or you find this later, run it back. We'll go live once a week, and we'll start that this month. Maybe it can be Sunday if you want it to be, but then it'll have to change once the NFL comes back. But that's not until the games are not on Sunday again until September. The UFL does begin this month, and the Michigan has a team, so I'll be supporting those guys as well. They play on Saturday or Sunday, so I might not be available, but usually I will be. So we could do it on Sundays. We could change the date. But if you guys got any questions about, like I told you, I got the proof. I got receipts. I have multiple YouTube channels that's monetized, multiple YouTube channels that have made me over $1,000. And I'm still a baby in this thing. But the reason that I'm able to pay it forward and give you my experience is because I have it. Trial error. I destroyed this channel. And what we'll do is every week during the live stream, I'll give you guys an update. What you're going to see here is, let me show you this real quick. You're going to continue to see a drop in subscribers because can anybody in the comment section, what's up, Kimmy? What's going on? It says, if you have a few subscribers, but you've never posted a video, when you post your first video, you should not press, you should press not notify subs in case they don't watch your first video and let YouTube viewers find it. Well, you know what's funny is, I don't know if you guys knew this, but okay, so Kimmy, you got any content? If you have no content, none at all, I want you to, and let's say you only have one YouTube channel, ask for, let's say you got a spouse or a mother or somebody that watches YouTube. I want you to ask, see if they can look up your channel. See if they can find it. Guarantee you they can't find it. If you don't have one video on your channel, they can't find it, right? So that goes along with the lines of having an audience and putting it out. Your audience, contrary to what you have heard, is very important. They are the reason, they are the lifeblood of your channel. If you don't get them to watch your core audience, you cannot succeed on YouTube. They're called returning viewers. They don't have to be subscribers, right? They have to be viewers. And that's why when it comes to subs, I'm asking when, I thought you were making a statement. Okay, I'm sorry about that. It says, if you have a few subscribers, but you've never posted a video, when you post your first video, should you press not notify subs in case they don't watch? Okay. Oh, okay, that's a question. From my experience, that does not matter. That does not matter. Because, okay, so imagine this. And let's combine what I'm about to tell you with what I just did about not finding your channel. Somebody in the chat, Kimmy, okay, let's use you an example. Do you mind, first of all? And then we'll get off after this. Do you mind if we use you as an example? Do you have any videos? If you say yes, then we can't use you. Is there anybody in the chat that has no videos? Or anybody in the chat? Like, how many people even got in here? Okay, you don't have any videos, okay? Can we use you as an example? Because I want to make sure I get permission before I do it. It's not going to be bad. Okay, thank you. All right, so you have no content at all on your channel. I don't want to do this, but I want somebody else to do it. All right, you know what? Let me see. If you are able, you're not driving, I want you to look up, don't click on Kimmy. I want you to look up, type in her channel name. I want you to, what's up, man? What's up, bro? What it do? I want to grow my channel. All right, so let's do an experiment here. All right, I want to make sure. All right. Okay, so I'm going to type in your channel, Kimmy, just like I see it. All right, so you have no content. We're going to scroll down and we're going to see if we can find you. I don't think we can, from my experience, but we find somebody with your same name, but of course your channel tag is different. So let's scroll down. Let's see if you pop up. Looking for your avatar. We're only going to look at the first page. All right, +5, +6 more. Let's click on that and see. All right, so we didn't find you. Now, you could drop your first video and still not be on this page yet. Still not be on this page. It might take you 5, 10 videos you have to get, I look at it like this. YouTube has no idea you exist right now. When you make a video, now they do, right? Of course they know you exist, but you have no audience. So they're only going to promote people that have made content. So you are literally unfindable. I cannot find you unless you promote. Now, once you make your first video, eventually you'll be able to be found. If you make 3, if you make 4, you'll be able to be found after that. A lot of people, so everyone has a YouTube channel. If you're watching this and you're signed in, you have a YouTube channel. If you're commenting, you have a YouTube channel, right? All you have to do is go through the process of uploading a video. So to answer your question, should you click not notify subscribers? Absolutely not, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even that small sample size of subs that you have, they're probably friends and family members, right? So they might be like, who is she? Wait, she made a video? So don't worry about them, because I hate to say it, but they're not your audience. They're just sub, because why did they sub and you don't have any content, right? So you want people to sub and watch because they're interested in what you are talking about. And YouTube's job is to make that happen. But you have to, and I'm not just talking about you right now, so we're going to move past her. But what do you do to make that happen? The first thing you have to do is, after you make the content, you decide what you want to talk about. Then you have to decide, okay, on a thumbnail. You have to decide on a title. You have to tag your videos. You have to make a thoughtful description. You do all that stuff, you put it out into the YouTube streets. That's all you can handle. That's all you can do. YouTube has to do the rest. So you have to do your part, YouTube would do the rest. And how they do that is they find your audience, and they do it based off of what people like to see. And then you'll see because the first time somebody is going to find your video, you know how they're going to find it? It's going to be recommended. It's going to be recommended. Okay, same here. No videos. Okay, so KCC Toys. What do you make content about? Is it because a lot of y'all say y'all want to start content and you don't have none on your channel, right? So why is that? Is that because you don't know how to start? I mean, why don't you have? Because everybody in here has a YouTube channel. Oh, from Dodat. Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, because I be seeing you everywhere. Look, I get around, and I see you everywhere. I can tell by that photo of yours that it's another young lady as well. I see her. It's just a picture of her lips. She be everywhere, too. So y'all are everywhere. So, yeah, they don't matter. They don't matter. You know why they sub to you? They liked your comment. They would love to see some content from you. They really would. They want to know what you got. Like, okay, let me sub to her just in case she puts out some content. Okay, toys. All right. Do you mind if we look at your channel? Toys. I am not a guru. I am marginally successful. So I don't want y'all to get it twisted. Like I'm out here giving channel audits and stuff like that. What works for one person might not work for another, but one thing remains the same, is YouTube is the platform that everybody goes to. And if you make interesting content, there's a place for it. There's a place for every type of content. Believe it or not, I keep talking about this. There is a guy, I'm not even joking. If you were to, don't do this because it would be super nasty, but if you were to turn on the camera, put your toes in front of the camera, and you just sit there, you could probably have a slamming YouTube channel. You'll be surprised, man, the stuff people want to see. It's literally an audience for everything. I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying there's a guy who drinks water. He walks up to the camera, he drinks water, and that's it. It's crazy. All right, so let's look at you real quick. Again, I'm going to go to your channel. I'm not saying what I say is the be-all, end-all. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is KCC Toys. All right, so how long have you been making videos? All right, so I'm assuming when you started your channel in 2015, it was just a comment. All right, so the first thing I want to know, KCC, how consistent are you? The first thing I do is I look at videos. All right, so you make one video a week. One video a week. Bro, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. How long have you, hold on, because I lost my chat. Give me a second. Let me pull it back up. Pull it over here. Go here. Go here. Okay. So how long have you been posting? So let me see. Your oldest video is from 1 year ago. Okay. Your latest video, what's your most popular video? The one you made 3 weeks ago. Okay. So I can tell right now that you like G.I. Joe. So G.I. Joe is this the G.I. Joe right here? So you like G.I. Joe. And again, I'm not a guru, y'all. I'm just going by what I'm seeing. If I was a viewer watching your channel. All right. So the first thing that I see is you probably need some thumbnails, bro. You got to get some thumbnails. So I'm going to click on one of your videos and let's see. Again, I'm not an auditor. This is not vidIQ does this. I don't do this. But let's click on your most recent video, if you don't mind. And let's see, because the first thing I'm going to do when I click is I'm going to check your audio.
What's poppin', Joe Bros and Mams? How's everyone doing in this craziness?
All right, audio is on point. Audio, okay, bro. I hear you. All right, that audio on point. All right.
I hope. Today we're going to talk about Chip Rapper talent. Yeah, he's been done before. But do you know of the possibility?
Look at the bar though, bro. Look at this. So this is your typical right here. This is what you usually get. This is where you are. This is where this video was. So this is already a good thing, right? So you've got 2 comments. You responded. Great. And yes, respond to your comments, please. Because if you got big, it will become extremely difficult. So do it while you can before you can't. Because I get hundreds of comments on my channels and I can't keep up. But I let people know that. So I try to respond within the first hour, and then after that, I'm not gonna really be able to do it. So I like what I see. So the first thing, you just started this year. Okay. So you make 1 video a week. You need some thumbnails. I would really get some thumbnails. Try that. Let me see if you have a description. All right. And it's minimal. What's your SEO score? You have no tags in here. YouTube says tags doesn't matter, but they do. You need to SEO score. So if you guys are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, so KCC, what I would do is I would go subscribe to the vidIQ YouTube channel, vidIQ. They have a free Chrome extension. I don't know if you use a PC or a Mac, but they got a free Chrome extension. It is free. Okay, their base plan is free, but the Chrome extension is free, period. But they also have like paid plans that you can get stuff like that. But the Chrome extension is free. Download that. They're going to ask you if you want to link your YouTube channel, not your YouTube channel, but information from it so they can pull information. It's not like your revenue and stuff like that, but just analytical data. Grant them access, okay, and use them for stuff like this. But you got to get what this means. SEO means search engine optimization. So if the higher this number is, the more likely your video is to be found. Right now, you're not giving YouTube, you're giving them something to work with, but the goal is to give them more to work with. Now, you don't necessarily need a high search engine optimization to be successful. There are people that, like Mr. Beast, he probably could do whatever he wanted because he's Mr. Beast. So, but at the beginning, he wasn't, right? So you would need, but right now, bro, what I would do, you need to tag these videos. Maybe go a little deeper in the description, just a couple more sentences, and you need thumbnails. You need thumbnails. And a great tool that I would recommend is Canva, Canva. It is also free. There are paid versions of all of this stuff, but all of it, you can at least start for free. That's what I would do. The audio is great.
Possible defect. Join me as we explore that and more on this overview.
All right. So there's an audience for this. And you know how you know? Because you already got subs. So if you're going to continue to go down this path and make videos, you need to be consistent. So what I would do if I were you, I would try to make content on the same day at the same time. So I would have your videos drop, because that's what I did at first. on Lion Syndicate, I would drop a video every day at 5 p.m. And what it did is it told my audience, because I know we're all guilty of this, right? So let's say, because I know you guys have said, like, okay, how many of you in the comment section, you are actively looking several times a day about a particular creator or two because you want to see what they did? You ain't subbed. You just want to see if they dropped a video, right? How many Why is Alexa? So your homework assignment, bro, for the next week is, let me see where you at. All right, so you should have a video dropping pretty soon, right? Okay, you dropped one yesterday. So that means that your video is going to be in the next 7 to 10 days, right? The second video. So what I would do is I would definitely make thumbnails for all of these. G.I. Joe Classified series, Chip. Okay, I don't think the title is that bad because you're telling what it is. But you definitely need tags and you need a thumbnail. For sure. And no, it doesn't have to be with the face. And the thing is, man, there's a way that this could work too. Like there is a way for all, there's a place for all of this stuff, but you got to, what would make me, like, this is a very niched audience. So I would have to instantly know, okay, so let's say I'm into toys, but I'm not into G.I. Joe. So I see that that's a toy, but I don't know who it is or what toy it is. So therefore, I'm not going to click on it. But if I knew what it was based off the thumbnail, right? Because how many of y'all read the title? What do you see first? You see the thumbnail, then you look at the title. You want to see if they match. Then you decide whether you click on it. In some cases, people don't even read the title, right? So what I would do is, and experiment with this stuff, and this is not the holy grail, all right? But what I would do is, if I'm into toys, or I'm thinking about I'm getting into toys, but I like toys, but I don't know who this is. But what you could do is, if only way I'm gonna know who this is if I'm into G.I. Joe like that, then I'm like, okay, that's a G.I. Joe, right? Based off just me seeing it right there. But if you had a thumbnail, this guy's on the thumbnail, couple words. Probably use, I had a thing that I would use 3 words for the longest. It would just be like 3 words, you know what I'm saying? So, Chip Raptor talent, you know what I'm saying? Like, experiment with this stuff. And then what happens is your audience will tell you if it's working. Don't listen to me, right? Listen to your audience. So, Chip, here's what I want you to do, man. Your homework assignment for your next video, or if you don't have that one, if it's too soon for that one, hold on, my wife is texting me. Okay, if it's too soon, let's say you got that one in the works already, you too far gone. Then the one after that, somewhere in the next month, try to incorporate a thumbnail. Try to get tags, a couple more sentences in your description, right? And see how it is. But what I want you to also do is I want you to go to, and hold on, let me pull off because I don't think I got my big channel exposed. Because unlike other people, I ain't trying to show off my revenue. I'm really not. Okay. So is my other channel pulled up? All right, let me pull this up. I want to keep that page open because I need to, and we'll get off in a second. How long we been on? Oh, almost an hour. That's crazy. Shout out to you guys, man, keeping me active. This is fun. Okay, so let's go to, I'm going to switch channels. I want to go to, and KCC, you probably weren't here at the beginning of the stream. Yes, let's go, man. I just grew 1 subscriber on my other channel. I'm super happy about that. I got like a fitness channel that I'm trying to put more effort to. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to go to, okay, this right here. Okay, so we're going to use my channel as an example. I just downloaded Canva, have a few in the works. Okay, cool. Well, if you can, I would definitely hop on the thumbnails and all that other stuff, right? Like you can hop on that. But this next part is something that you guys may or may not know about. And this is how, like I said, I tell every creator the same thing. The key to success is in your channel holds the key to success. It's like one of them movies, man, where you have to unlock the secrets. But it's literally YouTube gives you all of the secrets. Let me tell y'all something that you may or may not know. If I really wanted to pop off, there are two things that I could do. Make every single video about Dodash and Dante London. Every single video. I could literally make my entire channel based off those two individuals. And as long as they make individual YouTube videos, then I can make them. I don't want to do that. I'm already bored of this whole thing. All right. So that's one thing. The other thing that you may not know is your videos will tell you exactly where you need to fix them. Exactly where you need to fix them. So KCC, I want you to go to your most successful video and then go to the video that you made not yesterday, but the one from last week. And I want you to look at this here. You're going to go to your analytics where you're going to go to content. And on that most successful video, and I don't mind showing this data. So my most successful video is probably one about Dante London. All right. But let me see. I think it's a couple days ago. Is it this one? No, I did one that has 1,000 views, which was crazy. Right here. All right. You're going to go to analytics, which is this scale, this graph looking thing here. All right. See 29 subscribers. This is what it's been seeing over the last 48 hours. Biggest video, blah, blah, blah. So obviously, I know I can talk about him, her, or my revenue, and I'll pop off. Oh, I made this. All I got to do is have a stupid face on the thumbnail, put the revenue, I can do all this stuff. I don't want to do that. All right. Go down here. Right here. This right here is how you, one of the easiest ways to fix the channel. See this? This is pretty good because it's my typical, but it's not great. It can be better. I need to get this up somehow to 50%. Could I bring different energy? Now, I'm going to say something here, okay? And it's all love, all right? But I want the next time you watch a video of any creator, I want you to notice how they start the video, all right? You got the screaming. You got the yelling. I'm not saying you do that, but there's a reason that that's done. It either turns you on, so to speak, either you're locked in or you're turned off. It's going to be one or the other. So Dante London, since we talking about him, all right, I'm talking about him, you will see the energy, the yes, sir, all that, the energy, right? It attracts some people. It turns off others. So there are little stuff. Now, it might not be big. So what do I need to do? Okay, let's use my channel for an example. We'll get off after this. We've already done this. So let's see what I need to do. I have 62% of people still watching my content, which is a great thing. It's in the graph, which is also great, but it could be better. It could be better. So this tells me that there are some things that I could do better, that I might need to tweak and change. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek, formerly known as DoorDash Dad. Why? It's in the title. Formerly known. I used to do DoorDash for a time. Did it from 2019 until 2023, approximately 5 years. And then I decided to get out of that life and pursue my dream of doing YouTube full time. All right. Now, I already know what I could have done. And I don't know why I did this when I know what needs to be done. I already know what I could jump straight into Dante London. Why are you here? Right? Not who am I? Why are you here? Okay. That's one thing I can say. If they're just not watching you, they're not necessarily trying to get to know you. Right? They got to want to come back. You got to give them a reason to come back. But so I knew that. Look how many people. So right now, I still have 66%. And I know this, but I did it anyway. So I lost 34% of my audience introducing myself. But if you notice, my most recent videos, I don't do that anymore. It's been changed. All right. So that's 21. I mean, I really did not want to become the YouTube channel that is about other creators, like specific creators, just always talking about them. I don't want to build my channel that way. But, and I was really debating on whether or not I should make another video about this individual. All right. So where did I, and here's the cool thing. You don't even have to play it. You can drag this and click your mouse and it'll take you exactly to the spot. So right now. People tried to hold on. They tried to hold on. They tried to hold on. And they like, okay, why are we here? Why are we here? So when did I start talking about the one with 3 point something? So I spent all of this time talking about something else. And I know this. So, but if you notice, now it takes a little while. It takes a few days for this graph to post. So it won't be on your most recent video. If your most recent video is less than 2 days old, it won't be there. So whatever I dropped yesterday, it's not going to be there. Okay. But let's see if I improved. The $25 shout out. Now I want you to tell me in the comment section. I'm going to scroll down. This should be up. All right. Now this one is a lot better. It's still got a miniature hockey stick, but it's above. I can already tell you why. Let's see. What was I doing right here? You can add different metrics. You can add different metrics. Traffic source, geography. It tells you down to the city who watches your content. You can literally dive into it, and you can make your content based off your city. All right, so what do you see here? What did I just do here? I gave some information. I showed a graph. I gave you proof, visual proof, and but what's different about this video, I can already tell. Let's start it over, and then we'll wrap the video up. I appreciate y'all, man. When you come to Detroit, you speak to somebody in Detroit, you say, what up, though? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I got a question for all y'all that paid for shout-outs. Is it helping your channel? All right, so you see the difference. I still 76%, but that's better than it once was, right? So right into it, you can see right now, the graph is primarily above. Similar, but it's higher than the last one. The last one was in the middle. So there are certain things, and I'm staying myself. I'm not, hamming it up. I'm not being somebody else. I'm staying true to myself, but there are things that I could change. So 67 of viewers are still watching this around the 37 mark, which is above typical. So you can learn how to fix your channel inside of your own analytics. You don't need to watch me. You don't need to watch anybody else. It's just a lot of, if I have an analytical mind, so I love this stuff. So this is how, real talk, how I fix my channel and stuff like that. So every week we'll go live. We can do it on Sundays right now because that day works for me. And then the NFL season, we'll probably have to change it to a different day. But so what we'll do, KCC, is if you drop in here next week, we will look at the channel and see if it's made any difference. I'm not promising results, bro. I'm not guaranteeing success. I'm just telling you things that I see and ways that but your analytics will tell you. So go into your video and do that. Say Mr. Li and Miss Dash confirmed something I was suspicious of, is that it was money in toy tubing, with everyone claiming that they do it for love. Bro, it's money in all of this stuff. I started talking Detroit Lions, and if you know anything about football, bro, we suck for a long time. One thing non-Lions fans know is that the Lions were terrible, that we were the first team in NFL history to go 0-16 in a 16-game season, right? Everybody knows that. You know that Calvin Johnson used to play for the Detroit Lions. You know that Barry Sanders used to play for the Detroit Lions. I made a Detroit Lions video, and my audience liked it, which made me say, I love the Detroit Lions. I love talking about them. Maybe I'm trying to find a niche. Maybe I should do this. And the rest is history. And now I will kind of brag a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to brag a little bit here. I'm going to show y'all. Like I said, man, all right, let's see. All right. And now, because I did that 5 years ago, this channel is 3.5 years old. This channel is 3.5 years old. And 29,000 subscribers. And the Detroit Lions have a small fan base. So anyway, like I said, y'all, I'm not a guru. I'm not a know-it-all. I've had trial and error. I've had good channels, bad channels. I've had successes and failures, and that's how I know what I know, right? So I know a little something and I can help you guys, all right? So anything you want to know, and leave it in the comment section below, and I will catch you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you soon.